always ask me, how did you become you? And how do you get this drive? And I always answered, I'm a middle kid with a learning disability. So that's how I became me. Always felt like I had something to prove. But yeah, you're right. I was diagnosed luckily at an early age at 7 with dyslexia. And my parents are told, we're so sorry, your child has a learning disability. She won't achieve much academically. And my mom sat me down and she was like, sweetheart, you can be anything you want to be. You are just going to have to work harder than everybody else. And that starts today in this house. And so that's where it all kind of started for me. And I think part of my therapy in life was being in the outdoors, because that was something I was just naturally good at. And I felt complete and whole, because as anyone with a learning disability knows, it is a struggle as a kid, a young adult, through your life until you can fully embrace it. And so where I had so much trauma in school and the struggles, the outdoors is where I felt so powerful and myself. And yeah, so I, college was not easy, but became an aerospace engineer and found my gifts, my skills of everything I learned, having dyslexia. Now I have a thriving career. And then the other part of me was exploring the outdoors and pushing further. And I've always been into hiking, but one thing led to another. And before I knew it, I was climbing Mount Everest. And now I'm about to achieve the Explorers Grand Slam, which is the 7 summits, the highest peak on every continent. And then the last degree ski to the North and South Pole. And so my 7th summit is going to be Carson's Pyramid this November. And then in the spring, I will do the North Pole, and that completes it, which, like you said, really very few people have ever done that. Only 12 women have done it for US women. So I'm extremely excited about that, and to represent dyslexics everywhere.